Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, well, as you can see, I'm actually going to be doing a spoiler review of Spider-Man No Way Home. Spoiler review, obviously, keep that in mind if you're on this. I'm going to give you some time to click off, just 10 seconds here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so let's get into the video. Well, like I said at the start, I've literally just gotten back from it, and my main thoughts, is a really good film, a really good Marvel film, not too good of a Spider-Man film. You may be saying, remember, if you still haven't clicked off, massive spoilers here, you may be saying, how is that possible? All three Spider-Men were literally in the film, and I can tell you how that is possible. Simply because Spider-Man is not some sort of extra freaking event. He's not some sort of Avenger, massive crossover, Doctor Strange, magic multiverse stuff. I'll show you one example where that is done right, and that is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I just feel like this film was a fan love letter. It was amazing. It really was a fan love letter. I really enjoyed it. I loved it even, but there's only some instances where that can be done perfect, and that is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and it was honestly done perfectly. It made sense, there was no magic involved, it was all space and time and, you know, stuff like that, but I don't know how to explain it. I don't hate the film in the slightest. It still isn't my favourite Spider-Man film. I thought it was going to be, but I'm disappointed massively. It was a love letter to the toxic fans. I'm not even gonna lie, the toxic fans who say that Tom Holland is bad and stuff like that. You know, those type of fans are the types of fans that what the hell? That really wanted this film. You see, they wanted this film simply because, well, I don't know how to explain it. It was made for them, you know, because, you know, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were indeed in the film. Obviously, I don't know how to explain it, man. It was amazing. It really, really was. I really enjoyed it. I loved seeing all of the Spider-Men together. It was great like that, honestly. Seeing all of them together and fight Dr. Octavius and Green Goblin and all of those guys, that was great. It really, really was. But my idea, it just didn't fit Tom Holland, you see. I think Spider-Man, right, they had already set all of this up. They had so many villains set up. They had the Prowler in the MCU. They even had the Kingpin now in the MCU. They have the Vulture. They have the Scorpion. They have the, I already said the Tinkerer. They have, truth is, they have a lot of guys. They have Miles Morales in the MCU. They have all of that good stuff, and also they killed off May, which was pretty damn sad. But honestly, I feel like that was a good choice. Also, the ending was not rewarding at all. If I'm being completely honest with you, the ending was not rewarding in the slightest. Well, actually, let me rethink that. It was good, a good ending. Honestly, I kind of liked it. But you see, what really hurts me about this is that this is the last Tom Holland film. This is the last Tom Holland Spider-Man film. That's why I'm so butthurt right now. You see, I loved him. He's my favorite. I feel like he is the fit for Spider-Man. He is the best that you could ever get, and yeah, he's honestly amazing. You know, honestly, he really is. He's really cool to have him in the MCU, but it's so sad that that's how they end it, on a massive cliffhanger. It's not a cliffhanger, but basically he decides to not tell. No one knows who Spider-Man is. Oh my god. Right, listen, I thought that they were going to go for, you know, that really, I thought they were going to do something similar to that. I didn't think they were actually going to freaking do it. What? Oh my gosh. Bro, shut up, Joe. I felt more hyped and excited coming out of the theater after Black Widow than that. Not saying that Black Widow was a bad film. I'm not saying that I wasn't hyped for it. I was honestly really hyped. I loved that film. Really good. I felt more hyped for a freaking dead character story. But the way they ended it seems like it would be the best. I want a fourth one, bro. I feel like this fourth film would honestly be sick. You see the way they ended it, right? You see, they ended it with, Spider-Man going for one last swing, obviously. That no other way that they could possibly have ended it. But, you know, bro, it is so Spider-Man PS4 worthy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It is so Spider-Man PS4 worthy. The way that it ends makes it seem like Spider-Man PS4 is what happens next if Tom Holland were Spider-Man. You know? Like, the way they end it. But we're not gonna see another film. That honestly amazing ending. That's an amazing ending for a Spider-Man film. That's Spider-Man film worthy right there. You know? Like, the film just felt like Endgame, honestly. But he decides, basically, he actually does the spell that he had originally went through with, which was to make sure no one knew who he was. You know, which is sad to tell MJ and Ned like he had promised to them, which means that he's just alone. He's a loner. Honestly, I don't believe he got into the school unless he did. I don't think he got into the school, I'm not sure. He has no best friend. He has no girlfriend. He's alone now. He has no one. Literally no one. No Aunt May. No one who used to know him. And he's happy? I understand choosing to not tell them, since it wouldn't make sense and they would not get used to it too early. You know, I understand the choice to do it, but I feel like it's so bad for him because he's alone forever now. No one knows him. People have forgotten who Spider-Man is and who Peter Parker is. No one knows him. Literally, no one knows him. He is a no one. I sound like I'm like ranting about Peter Parker, but he is literally a no one. He's a ghost. No one knows about Peter Parker. No one knows what people know about Spider-Man, but no one knows about Peter Parker. Like, who is this guy, you know? Like, oh, who's this Peter Parker guy? I have no clue who he is. No one knows him. He's meant to have friends. He's meant to have close friends, man. One sec. Honestly, it's disappointing. It was really, really good, don't get me wrong. Really, really good. But, wait, is that a vehicle? No. I'm actually playing the game, by the way. This isn't gameplay, but I am really, really sad about it. Honestly, it was absolutely amazing. It just didn't feel rewarding. It didn't feel like a Spider-Man film. It felt like freaking Avengers Endgame. I wanted a normal ending. I wanted him to fight this insect. Honestly, I don't know what else they could have done. I know I couldn't have done a better film, most definitely. I don't know what they could have done instead. Really? I don't know what on earth they could have done instead. But I don't know what other type of ending they could have had instead. I keep on saying that, but seriously, I don't. I don't know what other type of ending they possibly could have had. But it felt like Avengers Endgame. But it didn't. But I liked it, but I didn't. But I liked it, but I didn't. But I hated it, but I loved it. It's such an emotional roller coaster, but not in the good way, but in the good way, but in the bad way. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm really not good at reviewing movies, am I? But I don't know, man. It was good. It was good. That's my final kind of thing. It was pretty good for a Marvel film. It didn't feel like Spider-Man. I might make a part 2 on this once I've really got my ideas down by tomorrow. You know, I'm tired. But I don't know. I really recommend the film if you were one of those people that wanted Andrew and Toby. Well, I wanted Andrew and Toby, but I got my wish, I guess. Be careful what you wish for, Parker. I'm such a nerd. Honestly, get a life, Josh. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed the film, bro. Hope you guys have enjoyed the move. What am I on about? Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. And if you guys have watched the film, I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely did really enjoy it, but I don't know how else they could have ended it, but you know. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember, stay happy, and you know, just kind of storm through it, you know. See ya.